More than ever before, technology is at the forefront of America's election, especially as this pandemic plays out. Tonight, social media companies are facing growing scrutiny and pressure to prevent a mountain of confusion and chaos on election night. Rob Malcolm has more.
America's tech giants are bracing for what is expected to be an onslaught of misinformation around Election Day, and stopping the spread is a major challenge.
There is so much false information out there on all social media platforms that it's trying to put out a forest fire with a garden hose.
Social media companies have implemented new measures ahead of the election to guard against false or misleading content.
The companies have come to the conclusion that when it comes to public safety and when it comes to the integrity of the election, they have to draw certain lines.
But where they draw those lines has led to accusations of bias. Twitter's decision to block a controversial New York Post story about Hunter Biden led to a backlash, especially among Republicans.
Thank you very much.
On Wednesday, the CEOs of Facebook, Twitter, and Google got a grilling at the U.S. Senate Commerce Committee.
Mr. Dorsey, who the hell elected you and put you in charge of what the media are allowed to report and what the American people are allowed to hear?
I hear the concerns and acknowledge them, but we want to fix it with more transparency.
It was a contentious hearing meant to focus on a law that protects the ability of tech companies to moderate content.
It's a real difficult situation for these companies because they don't want to be accused of censorship. They don't want to be accused of political bias, but at the same time, they don't want false information leading their members to make bad decisions based on rumors that are simply not true.
Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg says the company looks to be both fair and consistent in its approach.
I'm proud that our company and as well as the others in the industry, I think, have built systems that are very effective at this.
But there are limits to what these companies can do. And in the end, it will be up to individuals to use their own judgment.
I think it's really incumbent upon everyone to think critically about the information they see and to know where to go for validation.
Facebook has put together a war room to spot election-related incidents. Twitter says it will flag and label any post that misrepresents election results. Both platforms have now banned political ads until after the election is decided. Rob Malcolm, Global News, Sacramento.